Hey, it's Thursday and this is book week, and I'm going to review Sisters Read by Jackson Pierce. This is a wonderful book, and the only reason I'm reviewing this book specifically is because Julia the Ninja on VU, has asked us to do books that she probably has not done or heard of yet. Sisters Read by Jackson Pierce is a story about werewolves. It's based off of the Little Red Riding Hood. If you've ever read the Little Red Riding Hood, the Lewis Carroll version, then you will love Sisters Read. It's 328 pages long. I'll read the back of it for you. Scarlet and Rosie March have spent years hunting the Fenris, werewolves, who took Scarlet's eye in a brutal attack years ago. Donning blood-red cloaks and wielding deadly hatchets, the sisters kill Fenris to protect other young girls from a grisly fate. Yet even as the Fenris seem to be gaining power, Rosie dreams of a life beyond the wolves. She finds herself drawn to Silas, a young woodsman who is lethal with an axe and is Scarlet's only friend. But does loving him mean betraying her sister and all that they've worked for? Jackson Pierce is actually a local author in Georgia. She lives in the Atlanta area. Actually, she lives really close to Raph, a guy named Raph on VU. But the basic storyline is like Little Red Riding Hood, and it also has a love story intertwined. It takes place in Atlanta, Georgia, and in Ellison, Georgia, I think is what it is. But Ellison, Georgia is not an actual place. Atlanta, Georgia is, though. A lot of the places that take place here are actually places that Jackson wrote at, which is very similar to what John Green does when he writes books, as he goes to places where he's writing the books. This is a very, very, very good story. It's about two sisters, and it's just great. I read it in 2 days. Oh, and my copy is a signed copy because I met Jackson. She came to our school, actually. And I also have a VIP pass thing that I'm not going to go find. But it says, Brittany, follow your heart, Jackson Pierce. It was really funny because she, messed up on writing heart. And she was like, man, I really messed that up. She's a really cool person. I follow her on Twitter, and she is a vlogger. I will leave you a link in the description to her YouTube so you can watch her vlogs. She vlogs about a lot of funny stuff. She has this book, Sisters Read, and she has Sweetly, which is based off of Hansel and Gretel. So this one is based off of Little Red Riding Hood. She has Purity, which is coming out this month, and that is based off of a lesser-known fairy tale by Lewis Carroll, and I think it's by Lewis Carroll, and it's called The Snow Queen. That's what it is. I leap into the air, landing hard on one Fenris's spine. I duck another Fenris's leap from my throat and sink my hatchet into one under my feet. He almost instantly becomes shadows, lowering me enough that a few more fly over me. I turn to see one's jaws closing in towards my face, but he suddenly jerks backward. When he falls, I can see my sister standing behind him. She picks up the knife that's left on the ground when the wolf shadows. Ooh. So yes, go read Sisters Read by Jackson Pierce. This up here says, Who's Afraid of the Big Bad Werewolf? That kind of made my day when I got the book. I will leave a link to buy it on Amazon. Also, you should really pick up Sweetly and Purity too. I have started reading Sweetly. I started reading it a couple months ago, and then I had to put it down because I had to read a book for school. And then Purity is coming out this month, and you should buy that. You should go ahead and pre-order that. And there's going to be a book signing in Alpharetta, Georgia at the Barnes & Noble on the 24th, I want to say. I'll double check that date and write it in the description. Okay, well, I hope everyone had a great week, and I am looking forward to seeing Kayla's book tomorrow. Bye, guys!